Well, hello everybody. It is Wednesday. What's that, Oswald? Dog said hump day. Just thinks he's a camel or something. It is Wednesday, June 10th, and we have day number 87 of At Home Fitness with Coach A. So, hope everybody feels better after their mini little recovery day, intensity day post Big Floyd. The workout for today is going to be a bit of a redo from something we did a few weeks ago in terms of the movement and mechanics of it, but not necessarily in terms of the rep scheme. So you guys remember the heavy squat day we did. Basically, go as heavy as you can or go awkward if you have some different type of apparatus. One of the people that watches the videos and works out along with us has a punching bag, heavy bag in her garage. So I suggested trying to shoulder the heavy bag and accomplish some sets of squats. If you have a hamper, like that one back over there, and can load it up with something heavy, toss it on the shoulder, hug it, maybe front rack it with a handle, something along those lines. We are going to do 5 sets of max effort reps. So we're trying to make this as challenging as possible. If you guys have a barbell with weights, let's toss it on for a back squat. Unless you need to work on front squats, give yourself a front squat. But the idea here is a heavy, challenging, or awkward challenging squat, 5 sets, max reps, with 2-minute rest in between. So not on the 2 minutes, because we could be looking at a whole host of rep ranges here, maybe 5 to 20 or 25, let's say. So a full 2-minute rest from the end of one set to the beginning of the next set. If you have an infinite amount of equipment or options and you're trying to figure out what to use, I want you to try and pick something that you can at least get 5 reps with and maybe cap it at something that's like the 20 to 25 rep range. Okay, so again, I'll demonstrate back squats, different kind of squats in the garage in a sec. 5 rounds, max reps, 2 full-minute rests in between. For the workout today, we're looking at a 12-minute alternating EMOM, 3 movements, 4 rounds apiece. First movement is going to be a good morning, which is programmed to be a barbell good morning. The weight is up to you. The reps are 10 on the first minute. All of these things we're doing shouldn't be too much longer than 30 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest, outside the assumption of fatigue. If you get super worn down and that ends up happening, that's fine. But I don't want this to be like it's taking me 55 seconds to get this, because I'm trying to do 185-pound good mornings and it takes me 10 seconds just to get the bar in position. Okay. So 10 good mornings first minute. Second minute, 14 hollow rocks. Third minute, 18 reverse lunge steps, alternating legs, stepping back in. I'll demonstrate in a second if you guys want to stick around and watch. And then I will post modifications. So to review the workout, 12-minute alternating EMOM. First minute is 10 good mornings, or RDLs if you want. Second minute is 14 hollow rocks, and third minute is 18 reverse lunge steps, non-weighted unless you want to weight them and can accomplish that in the same kind of time constraints. All right, hang out for the demo and then some modifications.
So let's go over the strength piece. We want heavy squats. Now, however we can conjure up said heavy squat at home, if we don't have a barbell, squat rack, something along those lines, we're going to have to try and figure it out. But the idea here is max reps, which hopefully is a little bit on the lower side because of the weight, for 5 rounds with a full 2-minute rest in between. So obviously, if we have a bar, we're looking at a back squat, maybe a front squat, or we could even transition to a heavy overhead squat if you don't have enough weight to make a heavy back squat or front squat, but you do have enough weight to make a heavy overhead squat. We can go with a heavy kettlebell, if that's what we have, and do goblet squats. Or if we need to get super creative, you can fill up this hamper, give it a hug, squats there. I can hold it down underneath If it's too long that I can't get into a full squat, I can always elevate my feet with a gap in between, lower it down to that position. I could always shoulder it like I talked in the first video with the punching bag, or feel free to fill up a book bag, toss it on the back, maybe a weight vest, or even toss it on the front and hug that book bag. All right, but 5 rounds, max reps on the squats, unbroken of course, and a full 2-minute rest. Getting into that workout. So 12 minutes, alternating EMOM. That first movement is going to be a barbell good morning. Knees stay back, if not in line with the ankles. Push back with the hips. Drive for the hamstrings, glutes, and create our hip extension. So like I said, reps there are 10. We can do that as a good morning. We can do that as an RDL with the bar. We can do it as an RDL with a kettlebell. We can even do it as an RDL with a hamper if that's all we have. Again, if we can't get our full range of motion, elevate the feet so they're higher than where the bottom of the hamper is going to be hanging. If you guys only have a band, we talked about this before, toss the band under the feet, string it over the traps, resist and push through the movement from there. Bunch of different ways to do the RDL of the good morning. Main idea there is trying to attack the hamstrings and being able to have the strength to keep our core in spinal position. Second movement is going to be that hollow rock. Remember, we are trying to stay long and we are trying to stay tight. And in a slightly arched position, I'm not necessarily looking for height on both ends as much as I am consistency in the stability and the strength of the position. Third, final movement is going to be that reverse lunge step. Step back with 1, step back with 2, keeping in mind that's 2 reps. Okay, so count each one of them. They are not weighted unless you want them to be weighted, but you need to be able to get those 18 reps in unbroken pretty quickly as in terms of like a right, left, okay? We're trying to get it as close to 30 seconds of work as we can, which is already pretty tough to do. If you can't do that, then we can push it a little bit more, maybe up to 45 seconds. But if we're adding weight and that's causing us to back up to that minute, then we're making it a little harder than it should be for today. Also, one more thing with the hollow rock. If you need to modify it to a hollow hold, that's fine. In which case, think about how long it would take you to do the hollow rock. Anywhere for most people, 15 to 30 seconds, depending on any rest or how difficult it is for us to control the position. And that will give you your time for the hold. If you guys have a bar and it is hard for you to hold on the ground, you can always engage the abs and lats, squeeze the quads, point the toes out in front a little bit, and do your hold hanging from the bar. See you guys tomorrow on Thursday.